Live from the Charlie Wilson's KitchenAid studio, this is Listens Live.
Welcome into Listens Live. I'm Michael Vanover, joined by a very special guest today, Dr. Chet Mays at Mays Plastic Surgery and the Spa at MPS. Dr. Mays, thank you so much for having me out here today. What a beautiful place.
Yeah, well, thank you. We always love having people out here, and I heard this is your first time into the building.
It is.
I always like people's first impressions. What were your thoughts when you came into the building?
It was honestly, I was in awe. I mean, I just kept looking, the building kept going. It's beautiful, a very serene vibe in here. It feels very peaceful, and I think that's probably the spa element as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the beauty of it here is, as a plastic surgeon, I have my surgery center here, I have my clinic, but we also have the med spa. So when clients walk in, I wanted them, you can't see in the windows, right? You come in, it's reflective, you don't know what's in here, but when you open those doors, I wanted people to have that first visual effect of, oh my gosh, this place is beautiful. And then you're hitting with some smells. We have scents infused into the building, and then some of the sounds you hear just to sort of put you at peace of wherever you're going in the office. You either come up to the med spa, which is where we're at today, or you can come over to the clinic side to talk about the surgical component. But I'm always curious what people's first thoughts are when they come into this space, because it's usually a surprise.
That's right.
Expect it to be here. So.
Well, and if that was your goal, you were successful. So congratulations on that. Absolutely. For folks at home that aren't familiar with you as a doctor, give us a little bit of background on Mays Plastic Surgery, the spa. Just talk about a little bit of everything, if you don't mind.
Yeah, so I'm a board-certified plastic surgeon. So that means I did my training in plastic surgery, then I did the certification to be board certified, which is very, very particular, something we talk a lot about here because there's different board certifications out there. And if someone's Googling out there and they look up plastic surgeon, the person that comes up on Google might not actually be a board certified plastic surgeon. They could be a doctor who did some type of certification and call themselves a cosmetic surgeon. So it's a very distinct marking that you need to see on any plastic surgeon. It's called the American Board of Plastic Surgery. So it's something very particular. It's the highest standard. So that's something we started with here as a plastic surgeon. Now I do everything cosmetics, aesthetics, beauty. So a med spa was a big part of that. Yes, I do the surgeries, I do the shaping of the bodies, the faces, pretty much head to toe, we do the surgery, but there's also a component that surgery can't do. That's where the med spa comes in, from our facial treatments, our injectables. We even have wellness here that helps people with their post-op recovery. So this is a place that can treat anyone's needs, whether it's surgical, non-surgical, or they just want to take care of their body with health and nutrition, from skincare to the wellness, recovery. We have a lot of workout. We're in St. Matthews. We have so many fitness centers around here, so a lot of people like coming in and getting those wellness treatments like the infrared pod, the cryotherapy that we have here that we don't get to talk as much about. We have it all here, and that's something, whatever you walk in for, there might be something else that you learn about. So that's why I love doing these segments, just getting the word out of what we are here in the heart of St. Matthews in Louisville, Kentucky. And so that's what this is about today.
Oh, we love it. Will you talk, Dr. Mays, a little bit more about why, you added the spa, why the complete approach, like you said, head to toe. It's also important, right? And everybody's needs are different. Is that fair?
100%. And a lot of times patients don't know what they need. They come in, have a concern, right? They have a concern, maybe it's facial, that, they're not 20 years old anymore. Maybe they're 50 and they're seeing things and there's I don't really know what I need. That's the beauty. We have things that could take you down a surgical pathway to help you reach your goals, or a non-surgical pathway. Not everyone wants a facelift, right? They might just want to come in and get some new skincare to help fill out some of the fine lines and wrinkles. But it's very critical to have something for everyone, because that is what the beauty industry is. Technically, no one needs anything we do here, right? We're not dealing with life-saving measures. We're dealing with people just feeling good, what they see in the mirror. We want what they see to actually reflect the way they feel inside. And a lot of people, man, I feel like I'm young, but I look in the mirror and I just don't feel like I look. So having those things from surgical or non-surgical is what we have here. So it's just really listening to the clients. They don't really know what they need. So we have so many providers here, from estheticians to nurse injectors to physicians, all different levels to help sort of put you in that spot to where you're going to get some type of treatment for whatever your concern may be.
I love it. I love it. The Leo Reader's Choice, a publication that many of our viewers are, of course, familiar with. Congratulations, top doctor in that. What does that mean to you personally? And you got some top doc specials going on around here as well, right?
Yeah. So the Leo Weekly Reader's Choice. So as you know, being in the community here, it's something that's voted on by people in the community. So as a small business owner, right? I'm a small business. I'm not corporate. I'm not owned by private equity. So it's very important to give get out in the community, give back to the community. And the Leo Weekly Reader's Choice is something where the community votes on you. And, 4 years in a row, I've been voted the top doctor in the region, which is, just tells you how popular what we're doing here is. And they have some newer categories like cosmetic surgeon. We've been voted top in that for the last 2 years, and now the best Botox studio, best day spa, social media, all the things that we're doing here. We're getting awards in the community, which is important because those aren't paid awards, right? Sometimes you'll see awards that someone's paid to get and they flash it up there. And with the Leo Weekly Reader's Choice, is voted on by the people in the community. So I think that's very important as a small business, that people see what we're doing, they believe in it, and they go online and vote for it.
That's right. Absolutely. Well, congratulations on that, of course. And what are some of those top doc specials that you guys are doing?
That's one love.
That's right. That's
loves the special.
They do.
So this time of year, to sort of celebrate and to get ready for hopefully winning the awards that we did win, we run specials. So we have what's called a beauty savings account here. So patients come in and they become members of our beauty savings account. So how you go to Costco, you pay for a membership, you go in and get goods at Costco. Well, that money that you paid for the membership, imagine if you went to Costco and that, $500 membership, they give you $500 cash when you come in to spend in Costco. That's how our beauty savings accounts work. So you come in, whatever you're putting in on a monthly basis, you can use here in the med spa. But the specials going on right now, some of our members can save up to 25%. So we have different tiers of that beauty savings account. So the top tier, we call it tiering up. So this time of year, for usually about 2 months, normally they were getting 15% off or 20% off. They'll tier up to a higher percentage. And say you're not a member, you just want to come in and check it out. Everyone right now gets 10% off of anything we do in the med spa. So if you just want to figure out what you like, what you need, come in, you get that 10% off. Hopefully you sign up for a beauty savings account and take advantage of those.
I love it. Dr. Mays giving gifts. We love that. Thank you so much. We've got a lot more to get to with Dr. Mays here at Mays Plastic Surgery. Stay with us. We'll be right back on Listens Live.